So for this special Easter Monday video, we will crochet some little bunnies. I'm using 100% cotton, but you can use whatever scraps you've got lying around. And to make it slightly more Eastery, I'm using more pastel colours. I'm going to make my little bunny in blue. These are worked in the round using double crochets in British terminology or single crochets in American terminology. I will use British terminology throughout. We start in the middle and then we increase on each round. To start off, we start as normal with a slip knot. Pop it on the hook and snug it up. Then we're going to work 2 chain and 6 doubles into the second chain from hook. So to do a chain, yarn around, pull through, yarn around, pull through. There's our 2 chain. Now I'm going to work 6 doubles in here. To do that, we go through, yarn around, pull through to the front of your work, yarn around, pull through both. So that's 1 double. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then what I like to do, because I've got this, there we go, focusing, got this bit of a hole, just pull that end with your slip knot and it snugs it up nice and closed. Now we're going to do a slip stitch to the first double crochet of the round. That's just to close this gap up. Hook through, yarn around, pull through both. Now for each round we're going to increase by 6. So on the first round we had 6, second round is going to be 12, 18. We're only going to 3 rounds, but if you wanted to do kind of a flat circle, you just increase however many stitches you started with. So we chain 1 to get up to the next round. We're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch around. So we're just going in, see the little V going in below there. And last 2, and then slip stitch to join that round. So to the first double. Now this is the round that we're going to do our ears on. But first we're going to work until we get roughly to the other side of the circle. So our slip stitches, our slip stitches are all down the bottom. Chain 1 again to bring us up to the height. Now we're going to work 1 into the first one, 2 into the second one, 1 into the next one, 2 into the fourth one. So 1 double and then 2. 1, 2, 1. Now for this one, this is where we're going to work our ear. So I'm going to work a double. This is the one where we're meant to be increasing into. Worked 1 double. Now I'm going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to work 1 double into each of the chains. We skip the first one. We're going into the second chain. Work 1 double, 1 double into the next, 3, 4, and the last one is here. And now we only worked one of our stitches into our increase area here, so we're going to work another double into there, into that hole. Work a double, Then the next stitch is just a single stitch in this one. And then we're going to work the second ear, the same as the first one. So we're going to go 1 double, chain 6, and then 5 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 5. Again, we only worked one of our stitches in here, so we're going to work our next increase into it. And then carry on as normal to the end. So 1, 2 into this one, 1 into this one, 2 into this one, slip stitch into the first double of the round to close it up. Cut yarn, and then I will pull that end through to fasten off. I'm just going to weave my ends in through the rounds a little bit. I like to make these into little garlands. If you would like to make a miniature garland yourself, to attach these together, we're going to start with a slip knot. Choose whichever colour you want for joining them across the top of the ears. And then we're going to do, I'm going to work into the back because we're going to be working that way along. So we've got our slip knot on our hook, just work into the top of the bunny's ear and then slip stitch all the way through. Weave that end in after. Then chain 2 and make sure your bunny's ears aren't twisted. Go into the next bunny ear and just slip stitch there. So you can see how that's holding the bunny. Chain any amount you want, just try to make sure it's consistent. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll go into the back of the next bunny's ear, through there, slip stitch, chain 2, the second ear, slip stitch, and now chain 6. There we go for the last little bunny. You can make these however long you want, obviously. Slip stitch into there. Cut my yarn. So you can weave your ends in, or you could leave your ends for hanging your little garland up. So there's our little bunny garland. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having an okay Easter. Stay safe, and I will see you next time.